Darn. Oh, sorry. I was looking for my rubber ducky. I haven't showered in a while and I really needed a bath. So I stopped off at my local beach hangout to get myself a bath, but since there's no rubber ducky and there's no water, I think I'll just tell you about Fulda Gap. How you doing? This is Greg Hastings. As you can see, I am going to take a shower for the first time in about 5 days. I'm kidding, of course. But I am back off the road, and I am excited to tell you about one of the best events of the season for me, Fulda Gap. I was at Command Decisions in North Carolina. Man, what an incredible experience. Thanks to Greenman for inviting me, and it was an honor to run with and be under the command of Eric Engler. Ferg, the owner, does a spectacular job at this event. I believe it's been going for well over 5 years now. So Tittman and GI rustled me up and sent me in to represent their brands there. And one of the things I immediately appreciated when I was there, it was like a little mini Oklahoma D-Day. A lot of really hardcore ballers. And the teams, you could tell, they took weeks and sometimes all year to get really organized, gather all their teammates, get on the road, which you should be doing, gather up your friends just like these guys do, and go to an epic event like Fulda Gap. Fulda Gap is, man, I'd have to say, and I'm probably not the only one, it's all about tanks. Tanks everywhere. And they really allowed the movement and the pushes and the, the fun ebbs and flows of big games. Get behind a tank push, so there was rockets flying everywhere. Shaped projectiles flying everywhere. I'd have to say that I spent very little time on the back side of the field because there were so many battles going on in the front or upper part of their facility. So as I've been playing for the last couple years, you're starting to see more and more UAVs flying around, and this time I heard the and I'm like, what the heck's going on here? And one of these UAVs flew over me, and I got a chance to kind of focus on it, and it had 2 rockets hanging off it that the guy could control from his truck and drop bombs on dudes. Who does this? You know what I mean? Hey, that's why I do scenario paintball, because you don't know what the heck you're gonna get. That was a very cool increase in fun factor, and I'm totally gonna steal that for my next video game, GHP 3, so. Thanks for that guy for giving me cool gaming ideas. Now, I believe that the Russians, if I remember correctly, have been dominating the last couple years. So it was exciting for me to play for what we thought was going to be the underdogs. And I was able to team up with a whole bunch of my friends. Sonny Lopez was there, John Tinker, Josh Silverman. Man, just the list goes on and on. Well, Command Decisions has a very cool layout, and it has really epic undulating terrain with wide open roads cutting throughout all of the major areas on the field. And that's how these tanks are able to cruise through the backwoods with their infantry to keep the Rocketeers at bay. But I saw some really great battles. These tanks really just would break open stalemates, any kind of lull in the action where the troops just couldn't dislodge each other from a particular position. And then, holy hell, one of these tanks would come rolling through. They wouldn't be successful all the time because there were really a lot of Rocketeers out there just basically hunting these tanks. So I actually saw a guy get hit with a rocket about 150 yards away, right in the face. He falls down, and then as we're going over to see if he's okay, he's like, "Damn it, not again." So apparently he got hit a second time with a rocket. What are the odds? What are the odds? Well, I should have, after I asked if he was okay, I should have said, you should find some cover, man. You should find some cover. But the action was nonstop, and both days of the event had heroes and villains, and you couldn't really give the lead per se to one side. It was kind of touch and go on the first day. You could almost sense that Sunday would really be the deciding factor for this event. And watching what the red team was doing early on Sunday, it really looked like they were going to make the comeback. And we were not able to even break out of our basic insertion areas for several hours into the battles on Sunday. But ultimately, Eric Engler came up as a winner. He really selected a lot of great teams and players to assist him. And I think guys like that are so important to the scenario market, and just these guys know how to up the fun factor and really use their skill set and their quick wit to really give them a good chance and give their teammates a good chance to win these events. So my hat's off to both generals. Greatly appreciated the tough battles. I hope I get invited back there. They are wonderful people, and the clientele that they get. Wow, there were bonfires everywhere when they were camping. It was just an unbelievable, great festival. One of the things I appreciate when events like this go the extra step to work on a charity and take advantage of the power of the paintball player and how we can be a positive energy in the world. They had an initiative that was raising money for Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they discussed a bunch of, real-world paintball people with kids who are having a difficult time in their lives. So they told a few stories, and leading up to this event, they were raising funds for this. And I had a great opportunity to work with Eric Engler, who made me a custom carbine a few years back. And we thought that it was the perfect item to put up for bid for Make-A-Wish. And I went up on stage with Eric, and bid got up to $2,300, which put the entire initiative over a $15,000 take for Make-A-Wish Foundation. So congratulations, and it's an honor to be a part of that and to have the paintball community step up and do great things like that for others, non-ballers, civilians. So it's amazing to see that happen. Afterwards, the award ceremony, they gave away a ton of great stuff for a lot of great reasons to a lot of great people. Met a lot of young folks who have been fans of my game, so that was amazing. So I'd like to thank you very much once again for watching my video blog of my tour of duty. Special thanks goes out to Titman, GI, who helped me do what I do. Greatly appreciate those guys. Check them out, as always. Best paint and gear in the world. Please check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/njninja07. Thanks a lot.